Says you're alive.
Hello, I'm John.
And I'm Nancy.
And we are
J&N Travels.
Welcome to another one of our afternoon chats. This is when we try and give you a little bit of news out in the travel world that's less than 24 to 48 hours old. So that's what we're going to try again to do today. We had 2 straight days, right, of 60-degree weather here.
Yes, that was really a sweet treat, having 60-degree weather.
And listening to a lot of people on different chats, it sounds like even down south in Florida and the Carolinas, we're getting colder weather. So we were actually the hot state up here.
Yeah, it was nice.
But that didn't last long. As I'm looking out the window, it's, 30 degrees, would you say? And flurrying. Not snowing, just flurrying.
Some flurries today.
So I noticed Larry's here.
Hello,
morning
Larry.
to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces. Oh, this way to start a new day. Boy, I miss that. Larry used to sing that, remember?
Yeah, that's right. That's very nice. I like that. I've never heard that before. So, other than Larry doing it on Marco Polo.
And we've got Gabby Christian,
Gabby.
One of our mods, and another one of our mods. Sherry's here. Thank you for joining us. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. Anything else you'd like to add, Nance, before we jump into our news items?
No, I was just enjoying our 60-degree weather for how short it lasts.
All right. Well, then why don't we start with our first news item?
All right. Oh, but before you do that, I have a joke for you.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
What's your joke?
My joke is, what do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa Claus?
What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa Claus? Well, I'll think about that. Tell me after the next news item.
Okay, think about that. What do you call a kid who does not believe in Santa Claus?
And welcome in Weekend RVing.
Hi, Weekend RVing.
So they're watching from out, what state are you in now?
They're traveling, right?
They're traveling, but I'm not sure. They were at they had an interesting video. They were camping somewhere that looked like it was kind of out in the big open land.
Really?
They were all fighting for Wi-Fi space.
Oh, really?
Or something, yeah.
And then they'll settle in the Carolinas when everything's all said and done, right?
Eventually, and I think she said February.
February. Wow, what a great way to see the country.
They're in Arizona right now.
Oh,
that must be warm there, right?
Yeah, should be warm there.
We're talking to David and Aaron in California, which they live right on the outside of the desert.
Yeah.
They were saying yesterday they were getting 80-degree weather.
Oh, they were?
So they get the perfect stuff.
That's nice.
Okay, first news item today, Nance.
Yeah.
Hong Kong Disneyland closes for a 3rd time due to the virus.
Oh, no. Even Smiley's not smiling with that news.
No.
He's sad. He's unsmiley with that news.
As you all know, Disneyland is still closed, which is sad, and who knows when that's going to open.
Yeah.
2020 has been a hard year for Hong Kong Disneyland with not 1, not 2, but 3 shutdowns. This is their 3rd shutdown because of the virus.
Jeez.
And now it has, Hong Kong chief executive said during the press conference that all theme parks must be closed for 2 weeks beginning Wednesday, December 2nd through December 15th. So today through the 15th.
Wow.
This is now the 3rd time Hong Kong Disneyland has been forced to close. The park joins Disneyland Resort in California and Disneyland Paris, which is also closed due to local restrictions. Around the world, Walt Disney World, which is in Florida, Tokyo Disney Resort, and Shanghai Disneyland are the only Disney resorts currently operating. The timing couldn't be worse for Hong Kong Disneyland as the park officially debuted its new icon on November 21st, the Castle of Magical Dreams. And this is a picture of the Castle of Magical Dreams I have on the screen now.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
And it just opened up on the 21st of November, and now they have to close.
No, they were open. They were open before that, but they that's when they debuted this
Right,
icon.
that's what I meant. I meant they just opened that castle on the 21st of November. So
Right.
people who are thinking about going can't go now.
No, and it's obviously they're hoping to stay open to the 15th, but that's not a definite date. Open on the 15th, so they can at least get the Christmas traffic.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Welcome in Q's Cruises.
Q's Cruisers.
Actually, let me throw stuff up. So you have Larry singing the first, and I'm very used to hearing from him. Gabby, Jerry, our friends from Weekend RVing.
Weekend RVing, yeah.
There's from there, from Larry. And we did Q's Cruises.
Well, welcome in, all of you. We appreciate your support. Thank you very much.
Now, before I go to the next news item, what is the answer to you had a riddle that you asked me?
Yes, I wanted to know.
What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa?
Yeah.
What's the answer to that?
A rebel without a clause.
Oh, cutie.
All
Okay, the next
right.
news item.
Oh, before that, I have another joke for you.
Well, go ahead.
This is one of my favorite. Why is Santa so jolly?
Why is Santa so jolly? I don't know. Why don't you tell me after this next news item?
I'll tell you why Santa's so jolly.
All right. So,
what is that castle again called?
The Castle of Magical Dreams.
I'd like to go there. Castle of Magical
That sounds nice.
Dreams.
Okay, our next one is Super Nintendo World officially opening February 4th, 2021. After several months of delays due to the virus, Universal has announced that the much anticipated Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios Japan will officially open in just a few months on February 4th, 2021. In addition to the release date, some new information about what guests can expect in this new land has been released as well. The headline attraction in this new land now officially called Mario Kart Browser's Challenge, which will put guests in the driver's seat for a ride that includes AR and projection mapping effects to bring courses from Mario Kart games to life, thanks to special headsets with a built-in AR screen. Elsewhere in the land, guests will find Yoshi's Adventure Dark Ride, where they can climb aboard their own Yoshi and follow Captain Toad on a quest for treasure with views of the entire land during this 5-minute experience.
Wow.
Though there are a lot of exciting components still to come to this Super Nintendo World. We probably had 6 game systems in this house. We never had a Nintendo. I'm familiar with Mario, but
yeah, I don't
know where the Yoshi is.
No, I don't know what that is.
So I'm not sure what a few of these other things are.
Somebody out there wants to enlighten us as to what a Yoshi is.
So this picture here is basically Nintendo Land. Universal runs it, and I guess they're trying to get one even in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're trying to expand the land there. And this is actually that ride they were talking about, the Mario ride, which looks like a roller coaster type thing to me.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
Let's see now. Okay, so we just had Tyler Show popped in. Hey.
Hello, Tyler.
And Barefoot Adventures, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Barefoot Adventures, welcome in.
Driving, say hi at stoplights. Okay, we'll take that. Sherry saying hello to everyone. Okay, so we're ready to go on to our third news story, but did you want to answer your question?
Did you know why Santa is so jolly?
Why is Santa so jolly?
Because he knows where all the naughty girls live. Ooh.
I understand that. I can see that. Okay, so we're going on to news story number 3.
Oh, but I have one more. I have another joke for you.
Well, go ahead and read your joke.
Why is Christmas just like your job?
I don't know. I guess you can answer that after this news item. Why is Christmas just like your job? I'll have to think about that one. Okay.
Think about your job. Why is Christmas just
I
like
will
your
think
job?
about that. So the next news item is over 85 million Americans to travel for the Christmas holiday, survey says. The numbers on Thanksgiving 2020 travel are now in, revealing that millions of Americans either flew or took road trips to meet with friends and family for holiday celebrations, despite warnings from the CDC. Over 33% of respondents said that they plan on some form of travel, be it car, bus, train, or airplane, over the Christmas holiday period, while close to 63% said no, they'd be staying put this year. 17% of those who will be traveling for Christmas also indicated they'll be traveling. They traveled over Thanksgiving. So 17 who traveled over Thanksgiving are also going to travel over Christmas, but still a lot of people. So,
yeah. How about you? How about most people that you talked to? I think most people I talked to had a quiet holiday. Everybody I talked to at work said they had a very quiet.
How about you people in the chat? How many of you actually traveled or traveled distance or went somewhere where there were large crowds, I guess? A lot of people we had spoken over the weekend, I was very surprised, and they usually have bigger gatherings, and they had much smaller gatherings. Yeah. So I'd be curious to see what some of you guys had done.
Well, 2021 is just around the corner, and it would be nice to go into 2021 having this virus or this pandemic.
Well, I mean, the vaccines are looking promising.
Yeah, the vaccines are looking promising. And
in fact, I didn't have time to put the news thing, but one came out in England today, which I guess has beat the other two that were in the forefront, and that is actually been approved to be used, I think, for emergency cases. So.
Well, I know that healthcare workers and people in long-term nursing homes, long-term care facilities like nursing homes, will be the first to receive the vaccine.
Yeah. Larry says no travel here for a while. Yeah, we're the same, Larry. Yeah, like we said in our last live, we ventured out for the first time in 11 months just to go walk around the mall and get so we could get some kind of feeling. Well, we got Chinese food here because we hadn't done that in 11 months either. But we wanted to get a feeling of Christmas spirit. And boy, that was a horrible experience.
Yeah, the day after Black Friday, and the mall was dead.
It was sad how with a lack of
and when we noticed that a few stores had closed as well.
Yeah, true.
And some of them, for good, like Sears is gone. And some of the stores were closing early as well on a Saturday night.
Okay, so going on to our next news item. You want to answer that question?
Well, can you think why Christmas is like your job?
Why is Christmas like your job? I don't know.
Because you do all the work and the fat guy with the suit gets the credit.
That's so true. So true.
Does that sum it up well?
Yeah, that does. Okay, we'll go on to our next news item.
But what do you get? Let me put my glasses on here so I can read it. What do you call a broke Santa?
Oh, so you have another riddle for me.
Yeah, what do you call a broke Santa?
A broke Santa. I'll have to think on that one. Okay, the next news item, and this is a fascinating one for anyone that's into things that are fascinating. Okay, the strange metal object there recently found in a remote Utah desert has mysteriously vanished.
What?
This item right there, this metal item, the nearly 12-foot high smooth metal structure was found on public land while Utah state employees, I wonder if our friend Mel from Minotaur is anyone near this thing. We're counting bighorn sheep by helicopter November 18th in the southeastern part of the state. The structure in the Red Rock, Utah desert has vanished, the local officials said. There was no indication of where the object came from, but it seemed to have appeared between 2015 and 2016, according to images obtained on Google Earth. So I guess they went back, when they saw this, they went back on Google Earth to just see if this thing was there. And I guess this thing had been there since 2015.
And it's just a metal object?
It's like a big 12-foot high, shiny metal object. And it had been sitting there for, 6 years?
5 years.
The Utah Division of Wildlife Services spotted the strange object in an area south of Moabi and landed the helicopter to check it out. The crew took images and videos of the discovery, which resembled an object from a classic science fiction film, 2001: A Space Odyssey. So basically, this is in a very desolate area out there, and they just found it. They just found it visually by the helicopter this year.
It just appeared, and now it just disappeared.
Well, and it was there.
It just appeared in 2015, and now in 2020, it just disappeared.
Right.
This is strange.
And
it's 12 feet.
12 feet, shiny object. And the interesting
thing. I
thing.
wonder how heavy it is.
The interesting thing with it, well, it's in the ground, so it's not like they could weigh it. The interesting thing with this that was just in the news in the last day or so is they had the same object appear in Romania.
Really?
Yeah, and they were studying that one, and that one mysteriously disappeared. So I got to read up. That was recent news, so I've got to read more up on that later today. But I find that fascinating. Have any of you heard of this object?
And it's quite large, 12 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe a giant hammer came down and pounded it into the ground.
I don't know. You wonder if something like that.
Maybe they need to dig into the ground. It might have got pounded into the ground.
You wonder if something like that is someone's doing as a prank, and then they had someone in Romania that they knew when they did a prank over there. I don't know. Let's see. We've got. Okay, we got a comment from Larry here. Closest I got to Universal Studios USA was waiting for a bus across the street from them in the Burbank, California. I was on my way to taping. Oh, did you ever make it into the Jay Leno show?
Oh, really?
We've never been to the one over in California.
Yes, I have. I have.
Oh, you've been to Universal?
Yes, when I went to California when I was 27, I went to Universal Studios. I saw King Kong, and I saw how Moses parted the Red Sea, and they talked about in Happy Days how they used mashed potatoes for ice cream, so ice cream wouldn't melt. And what else did I learn? There weren't many rides there. It was just, the A-Team, the show, the A-Team. I saw the set of the A-Team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, I want to mention Larry. Thank him again. He signed on to be one of our moderators. We're looking for a few moderators.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate you.
I notice you are popping up with the blue wrench, so that's good news. We go to the grocery store and back home. That's it. Yeah, we have a Walmart in town, so I try to throw that in. But
yeah, that's all.
Nancy works at the nursing home, so I try and do 90% of the shopping if I can.
Yeah. Trying to stay healthy.
Right, and not passing on to older people if somehow we did catch it.
So far,
welcome in, Nautical Nurse Nancy. How are you doing, Nancy? I'm working from home, so I'm listening in. Thank you very much, Nancy, for joining us.
So did you come up with an answer?
Okay, so let's see. So for my next one, let's see.
The answer.
And the question was, what do you call a broke Santa?
Yeah, what do you call a broke Santa?
No, what is it?
He's called Saint Nicholas.
Saint Nicholas. Before I get into my next one, do you have another story for me? Another riddle for me? You see me popping them out between every news story.
What do you call Santa if he also lives in the South Pole?
What do you call Santa if he also lives in the South Pole?
Yeah, what do you
I will have to think about that.
So he lives in the North Pole and the South Pole. So what would you call him?
Barefoot Adventures. It's not so bad in Florida. We follow rules and still try and live life. Okay, because I know Florida at one point was in a bad situation. It sounds like it's gotten a lot better. That's good to
really
hear.
Good, yeah.
It's very good to hear with all the people going to theme parks and trying to start up cruising.
Yeah.
Right. The next news item, if I can get my picture here. Okay. This is good news. We're looking for good news for a change.
Yeah.
Disney cruise ship Wonder setting sail for Castaway Cay in the Bahamas.
Cay in the Bahamas.
The first Disney Cruise Line ship to sail back to Port Canaveral, Florida, is now the first to return to Walt Disney Company's private island in the Bahamas, Castaway Cay. A few days after completing the transatlantic repositioning crossing, the ship Disney Wonder anchored on November 29th, a couple of days ago, at Castaway Cay. The passenger-free vessel completed the trip safely and is now moored in place at the private island.
Oh, good.
It has been speculated that Disney's Castaway Cay will be the first port that the company is able to return to due to the CDC's restrictions, including the need for intense levels of emergency cooperation with call ports and the restriction on cruises less than 7 days, so 7 days or less. Well, the Disney cruise made the short cruise from Port Canaveral. The sister ship Disney Dream is in the midst of her transatlantic transatlantic crossing and is scheduled to arrive in Florida on December 10th. So you're going to have two Disney ships
December
all
10th,
ready to go.
coming up.
That's good news. And I think both of them have been approved by the CDC to do test cruises. I think I had heard after I put this together, kind of sad news is one of the ships we're looking at going on the horizon on Carnival failed their test.
Oh,
So they got to go back to the drawing board. And
yeah.
I don't have the list here because I read this really late night, but there's been about a handful of ships that have passed the CDC guidelines and can start their test cruises. So it'd be interesting to see which one is the first one out there that does it.
Well, that's good news, though, for Disney.
And we have another cruise story. Before we do that, what do you call Santa if he also lives in the South Pole? So I guess he has a place in the North Pole and a place in the South Pole.
He has a place in the North Pole and a place in the South Pole. So he's bipolar, of course.
Bipolar. I should have guessed that one.
Bet you never knew Santa was bipolar.
I did not know that. Okay, we have... Okay, not bad in Florida.
Now
he did make it in Jay Leno.
Oh,
yes,
he did.
Was front row.
Oh,
Guess
nice.
what? Charlie Sheen, Kevin Hart.
Charlie Sheen. Wow.
It sounds like he was laughing his ass off as Kevin Hart, as a musical guest. Am I missing something there? I think I missed the name of the musical guest.
Kevin Hart was.
So what did you have to go through, Larry? Did you have to order tickets way in advance? Was it kind of a lottery type of thing, like I knew they do for Ellen? You have to.
That's really cool.
Welcome in, Hughes Studios. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Hughes Studio.
And welcome in, Monarch Moments.
Monarch Moments. So that must have been.
Someone liked your joke.
Oh, they did. All right. I would have liked to have seen Jay Leno. I used to watch him. Now he's on TV with them.
You get the little part with.
Yeah. Now with Still Standing.
Still Standing. No, not Still Standing. No, Still Standing is that old.
Oh, that's right. It's Last Man Standing.
Last Man Standing. That's right.
With Tim Allen, right?
Right. Okay. Do you want to hit me with another one? I know you're going to.
Okay. These are my fun Santa jokes today. What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney?
What did Santa sing when he went down the chimney? Okay. You can tell me after this.
All right.
After this news item. Okay. The next is another cruise-related one, and this is good news also. So I got two good cruise stories for a change. That's nice. First Royal Caribbean cruise ship set sail on December 1st, 9 months after, which was yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday was December 1st.
9 months after Royal Caribbean shut down its sailings due to the virus, its first liner is due to offer a revenue voyage capped with 1,000 guests. And the key part here is the revenue. Supposedly, you need 30% occupancy on a cruise ship to break even.
Oh.
And so if anything above that is money in their pockets. So this one, I thought what they were saying was closer to 50%, but I'm not really sure. Actually, they could say it on 1,000 guests. So I'm not sure what the max is on this ship. On Tuesday, December 1st, Quantum of the Sea set sail from Singapore, which began offering 3 and 4 night sailings to only residents of Singapore with no port calls. So basically, what do you call those cruises? Cruises of nowhere. Let's see. Quantum of the Seas is the first to offer paid voyages since March. Various comprehensive new health protocols are implemented on board Quantum of the Seas, such as testing and screening, stringent cleaning practices, upgraded heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems that enhance filtration, expert medical care, and onboard facilities reduce passengers for greater social distancing. Initially, the cruise will be round trips with no ports or calls at a reduced capacity of up to 50% and only open to Singapore guests. But the bad news is the rest of the RCL fleet is shut down until further notice. So this is truly a test ship cruise for them. Send one ship out and hopefully everything goes perfect.
Yeah, I mean, you're spending all that money to go on a vacation. You don't want to get sick and have to cancel your vacation. What do you do So what do you do if you get COVID on the cruise ship? I mean,
I'll go through this show won't be long enough to go through it with you. I mean, basically, they have also protocols. They have to have empty cabins.
wow.
The quarantine. They have to have a port on shore, that a hospital that will take the passenger.
Right, that's what I was wondering.
They can't just randomly.
You just can't. So they have to have that set up in advance. A hospital.
Everything's going to be set up for for the worst case scenario, basically.
That's right. Okay.
And there's a situation where all the passengers have to go back to the cabins and stay there. So.
And I know we talked about this before, but how does insurance cover that?
That is a big problem.
Yeah.
And Sherry, if you can maybe help me out on that. So far, I've heard there is nothing out there to cover this. So that's the big talk is.
There's no refund. If you happen to, you take the risk.
There's nothing set out there yet. They were talking about insurances, like have you take out the second insurance to cover COVID.
Yeah, right.
They're talking about putting all that into one policy, including your cruise fare.
Okay.
There's been nothing set out there yet.
Nothing's written.
And like I said, any travel agents out there, if that's been changed, let me know, please.
I think I'd like to know before I book a cruise.
Well, that's the thing. We'll book a cruise, but we won't go on unless we know we can get covered, because it could even be a fake positive that someone has, and all of a sudden you lose your whole cruise over.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Larry said they were all free tickets. Yes, booked in advance, not too far. I was also on The Price is Right. Wow.
Oh, really?
Row 3, but wasn't picked. Same thing, free tickets. It's pretty good.
Nice. I used to watch The Price is Right. Good old Bob Barker.
We did on
Come
Let's
on
Make a
down.
Deal.
Yeah, we got on Let's Make a Deal. But
and there was some of the tic-tac-toe one that didn't last many years that were in the studio audience
Who
for
Wants
that.
to Be a Millionaire? We saw that one.
Right. And there's a couple others, and there's kids, of course, the old Rex Trailer and Bozo and Major Mud.
The kids one. What about that one with the slime? I forget what that was.
Oh, Nickelodeon. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
They were filming that live when we went to Universal.
Yeah,
we got in there. The kids were thrilled with that.
Yeah, they liked that.
But did not get called up.
No, they didn't. It must be fun to get called up. Yeah, I always like The Price is Right. I love when they get called and they start screaming. Ah!
Welcome in, Lucy from MGM.
Hi, Lucy. So did you answer my joke?
I'm going to answer it right now. Just checking real quickly here. Okay. So your joke was, what did Santa sing when he went down the chimney, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what did he sing?
Poor Santa. He said, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Yeah, well, I can understand that. Those people should have known better than to light a fire on Christmas Eve, right?
He's bipolar, and now he got roasted below his belt.
All right, we're on to our next. I
got one more for you, though.
Okay.
Well, not one more, but I got another one for you. What do you call Santa's helpers?
Okay, you can answer that after this. Is a quickie news item on this one.
What do you call Santa's helpers?
Okay, and this basically is quickie. Sunday became U.S. air travel's busiest day since the start of the pandemic. So we're talking on Thanksgiving weekend. November 29th, the Sunday that closed out the 2020 Thanksgiving holiday travel window, proved to be the single busiest day for U.S. air travel since the pandemic started mid-March. So obviously the fear is starting to wane on people on traveling. So I don't know if that's good news or bad news, but that is news, current news. Okay, before we go on to the next one, what do you call Santa's helpers?
Subordinate clauses.
Subordinate clauses. Should have guessed that one.
Poor Santa. So he's jolly because he knows where all the naughty girls live, but he's also bipolar because he lives in the North Pole and the South Pole.
That's true.
And now he had some problems below the belt because when he went down the chimney, his chestnuts were roasting on a fire.
On an open fire.
So we're not painting the greatest picture of Santa.
No, we really are. Okay, well, welcome in Justin and Christina's RV Van Life. Thank you for joining us. And we have Danny from Griswold Family Vacay, and he's another one of our moderators.
Yes, Danny, thank you for joining us.
You must be taking a break from school. Or running two computers. Maybe he's doing it online, running two computers.
That's right.
Let's see, did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. Okay. Our next news story, but I'm sure you have a quick.
Oh, these are my Santa Claus jokes today. What do you call an elf who sings?
What do you call an elf who sings?
Yeah, an elf who
Well,
sings.
you can tell me that after this.
Oops, I missed one.
Uh-oh, I lost my picture.
I'll read that one next.
Oh, that's not too good. Okay, hold on one quick second. Somehow I just lost my.
What do you?
I somehow clicked on a wrong button and lost my. So let's see. We were on this one. Okay. I gotta bite myself in again. So why don't you give the answer to that while I'm doing it?
All right, here, I'll give the answer to this one. What do you call an elf who sings? A rapper.
A rapper.
I have one more too. I'll give you another one.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can grab my. Okay.
All right.
All right. So the next one.
Yeah, let me do my joke first before you do that.
All right, go ahead. Read your joke.
I meant to read this one first. What do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus?
Okay, we'll go check that in a minute here.
And if you look to your right, you'll see it's really snowing out there.
Is it real? Oh,
Yeah, look
cow.
at it. Yeah, flurries.
Wish I could show you guys up there. It went from 60 degrees down to
Like 32.
Yeah. Okay, our next one is CD. Now, this is kind of sad because a lot of you out there have gone to Mexico, but I guess there's a big warning right now against going to Mexico. CDC urges against travel to Mexico as virus cases rise. The CDC is warning Americans against all travel to Mexico as virus cases continue to rise. Over the weekend, the CDC raised its virus level to red, its highest marker, saying travelers should avoid all travel to Mexico. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Mexico has reported more than 1.1 million confirmed cases and 100,000 deaths due to the virus. It's the fourth highest death toll in the world, but the actual numbers are believed to be much higher due to the low testing rate in the country. So hopefully none of you have any plans
to travel to Mexico.
Soon, yeah. Okay, and
so what do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus?
Wait, let me just check this first and we'll go. Welcome in, Hani. He is another one who is now moderating for us. We'd like to thank him again and welcome him. And also welcome in the Hitchhiking Bones. It's cold here in Texas too. Yeah, you think of Texas and Florida as being warm right now.
Boy.
All right, Nance, what is your
the answer to my joke? What do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Claustrophobic, of course.
Claustrophobic, of course. Should have guessed that one too.
Yeah, claustrophobic.
Okay, do you have another one you want to throw at me before I move on to the next news then?
All right. What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the ordinary alphabet?
What's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and ordinary alphabet?
Yeah, what's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the ordinary alphabet?
I'll have to think on that. Okay, let's see. Hitchhiking Bones. Oops. I've wondered about Mexico and what the virus numbers look like. Yeah, I guess they're high, but not as high as they.
And just several weeks ago, people were traveling to Mexico because the flights were cheap and it was all-inclusive resorts were booming. And now
Barefoot Adventure says hypoclassics. It's as good a guess as any, huh?
Nice try. That was good.
Let's see.
You know, several people.
Danny seems to think he knows the answer to your other one.
Oh, about the alphabet one? Okay.
He says Christmas outfit has 3 H's and 3 O's. Well, we'll find out.
Oh,
Don't give the answer
okay.
yet.
I won't give the answer. So stay tuned for the answer.
Okay, so Mexico. Oops.
Yeah. So
over there.
so they're going to lose a lot of.
Okay, now this you all want to pay close attention to this because this is probably a lot of you guys out there are first responders.
Yes.
And this is my wife and daughter and son are very excited about this because they're all first responders.
Well, we're essential workers. We're not only
it's
our
considered
son.
responders.
Okay.
So responders with free coffee all month long. So it's free coffee every day of the month of December. You want to know the details. Starbucks is giving thanks and giving back this holiday season to the people who deserve it most. Yesterday, the coffee chain announced it will be giving all first responders free coffee for the month of December to help them. Starbucks explained is offering a free tall brewed, I imagine that's the large size, right?
Yeah.
Free tall brewed coffee, hot or iced, to frontline responders. Now, I had someone ask, oh, I don't like coffee. I'm sure if you went in and asked probably for a hot chocolate or a tea instead, they would probably accommodate you. I'm not sure they're not going to send you out the door because you don't know the coffee. To get a free coffee at participating shops in the morning, afternoon, or whenever they need it, customers only need to identify themselves as a frontline responder. So I don't think you need any ID or anything.
What's frontline though? Because I'm
going to read that.
Okay.
It actually tells you.
Oh, okay.
And it is a big variety. Those eligible, pay close attention, everyone. Those eligible for that free cup of coffee include doctors, nurses, public health workers, pharmacists, dispatchers, firefighters, paramedics, police officers, dentists, dental hygienists, mental health workers, hospital staff, including janitors and security, and active duty military. That covers probably anyone that does anything for the public out there as far as medical concerned.
Boy, that's a quite a good list.
So to repeat this important and breaking news, free coffee at Starbucks for all you first, I guess they call them responders. They don't even call them first responders.
They call them frontline responders.
Well, they're referring to them as responders.
I don't know if... Well, that definitely covers our son and daughter.
Well, it covers you too. It says anyone in the
healthcare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think we lost a couple of people that just ran right out now. They get their.
Hey, and they're expensive coffees, so that's probably what, like a $6 or $7 coffee.
Well, I don't know how much. Yeah, it's probably it's right with coffee, maybe $3 or something. But still, you can get it every day, and you could probably go back, get one going into work, get one going home.
I enjoyed my McDonald's meal when they had that. For essential workers, all I had to do was show my badge, and I usually went when I was in uniform because it was on my way to work.
Red light challenge.
And all I had to do was show my badge, and I got my free.
FBI. My wife works. Yeah, I wonder if stuff like that it covers. Yeah, because that would be like police, FBI.
Oh yeah.
So good news there. Now. Answer your riddle. You said, what's the difference between the Christmas alphabet and the ordinary alphabet? Now, Danny, yours is probably, it's funny, you can have two accurate answers.
I guess you can have two accurate answers, but the answer that I have is that the Christmas alphabet has no L.
No L.
No L. No L, no L, no L, no.
Okay, we move on to the next one. I'm sure you want to read this first before I do, right? Want to read your next riddle?
Oh, yeah. All right. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire?
What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Okay, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Larry liked your last joke.
Who did?
I think is that Garrett? I think it's Garrett out there. Nancy's in a good mood.
He said that?
Shell, if it's you, let me know.
I have today off. I'm always in a good mood when I have a day off.
That's true. I'm heading out to work right after this, and she has the next 2 days off.
But I have to work the weekend.
Okay, now, I don't know if anyone can identify this. I did it as soon as I saw the picture.
What is that? I don't know what this is.
Okay, this is the massive radio telescope from Goldeneye just collapsed.
Ooh.
If anyone's a big James Bond fan like me, they'll remember the movie Goldeneye, and there was a great scene in there with a dish, this particular dish. I don't know if they actually filmed it on this dish or
I was going to say, is this the dish that they actually filmed?
It says a massive Arecibo Observatory radio telescope made famous in the James Bond movie Goldeneye completely collapsed early Tuesday morning. This breaking news comes just a few weeks after the announcement that the invaluable astronomy tool would be demolished due to the fears that it would completely collapse.
So it collapsed before they had a chance to demolish it.
Demolish it, right.
Oh,
and this was used, I think this was used to pick up radio signals from outer space.
My goodness.
Or aliens, or whatever you want to call it.
They might have got information about how that metal 12-foot pole got into
maybe they could have asked them to explain it.
And that's why it collapsed. It was the aliens disintegrated it.
Who knows? Who really knows? Okay, Nance, so before we go on to the next one, what do you get when you cross a snow, before you answer snow with a vampire? Let me see if anyone answered that.
Ooh.
Nice. Nancy, good moon. John.
Speaking of aliens, I wonder how many people are...
John needs some of the eggnog Nancy is drinking. Yeah, unfortunately, she can stay home and drink it. I have to go to work, so mine, it's just tea right now. Danny answered cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded?
Which is a good guess.
That's good. Should I give away the answer?
Studio. Yep, the radio telescope. What did he say? The radio telescope set. The set for the movie.
Oh, I see.
Since Nancy is off, she needs to stop by my hangout tonight and play some Family Feud. Oh, Family Feud. That's one of our favorite game shows.
I do like Family Feud.
Maybe I can set her up so she can. She's not too really searching out these sites.
I'm not good at what? Oh, that.
No, I think it was collapsing. If you see in the middle there in the picture, I don't think the whole thing collapsed, but they are going to take the whole thing down. We just finished taking it down. So the answer to your
what do you get when you cross a snowman
with a vampire is?
You get frostbite.
Frostbite, of course, frostbite.
You think about it, frostbite, yeah.
You have another one for you before I move on to our next?
Let's see. Well, let me have some more eggnog here.
All right.
Good stuff. How does Darth Vader enjoy the Christmas turkey? How does Darth Vader enjoy the Christmas turkey?
A lot of the Star Wars fans out there, so they should all get this one right.
Okay.
Oh, you see. Okay, so go back to that one. All right.
Go back to what? Oh.
Okay, how does Darth Vader enjoy his Christmas turkey? Okay, so the next item. Okay. Let's see. Honey says, I love Family Feud as well. I spent several hours last night building travel-related edition of Family Feud on Trivia Maker site. Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Honey, you can't do it the night I have off.
I know.
I would love to go on and play Family Feud or any of those game shows.
Yeah, I like those. Those are fun.
I mean, I'll probably be monitoring
I also like
the lives from work tonight, but I usually have to keep the volume.
I also like the match game, too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, welcome in, Laurie's Crochet Corner, too. Thank you for joining us.
Corner.
And she's saying hello to everyone. All right. This one, now, as some of you may know, I'm in the space, and I'd like to throw at least one or two space.
He's a spaceman.
Yes, I'd like to throw one or two space stories
in. Maybe really an alien in disguise.
Yeah, it could be. Throw into the mix every week. Last week we told you about China launching a rocket that was going to send a capsule to the moon.
That's right.
It split into 4 different parts, and they were going to get samples of rock. Well, this is an update for all you people who have been losing sleep over what happened. China's Chang'e 5 landed on the moon yesterday to collect the first fresh lunar sample in decades.
So China beat us in collecting samples?
We're not going up looking for samples right now.
Oh.
Last week we told you about the mission to collect soil from the moon. Today we will give you an update. China's first ever sample return mission successfully touched down. Okay, it's called, I'm not mumbling here, it's called a sample return mission. So China's first ever sample return mission successfully touched down yesterday. The state-run Chinese news agency announced the landing success in a single sentence statement. 2 pieces of the 4-piece module, which was a stationary lander and an ascent vehicle, landed on the moon. If all goes according to plan, the lander will spend the next few days collecting 4.4 pounds of lunar material, some of it dug from 6.5 feet beneath the lunar surface. So basically, 2 pieces of this 4-piece satellite going around, ejected, went down the moon. One of them is digging into the moon, which that will probably stay on the moon.
Okay.
And then the samples that it gets will be shot back up to the main satellite.
Oh, wow.
And then it will rotate and come back to Earth.
That's quite
so that's a picture of I think that's a picture of this pot that landed on the moon there that we have on the screen there. So I don't know how many of you are interested in
the Chinese
the space, but
they're going to develop something from this, you know that.
Well, no, they're doing it. They're trying to figure out if the moon can be used as a space station. So they're doing they need to do all sorts of testing.
Oh, that's their reason for doing this?
So.
Okay.
Dan says, I'm not in the space, but I love Uranus.
I love it.
Thank you very much, Dan. You're talking about mine, of course.
That was great.
I wish you could join, John. It should be lots of fun. I'm going to build a tradition. Okay, well, hopefully you'll do it on the nights I have off. I would love to get into any of these. Wait, just lost it. Honey is laughing his ass off at Crystal's comment.
I know, that was good. Love it.
Welcome in, Edna's World.
Edna's World, hello.
She just started her Vlogmas, videos, which I have on my queue to watch. So I don't watch that yet.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from Hugh Studios. I hear everything, but I can't type. Sorry, I am at work.
Oh.
I am still here. Glad you're still here, and that's fine. We appreciate anyone that listens or comments.
Appreciate your support.
Any support we can get is always great.
Right.
Plum Charlie. Larry, no, I actually have an interactive game with a wheel and a board.
Oh, for Family Feud?
It's probably actually spinning it.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, hopefully I can monitor all these things from work.
Yeah.
I keep it on the computer, but I have to keep the volume off a lot, especially if there's other people in the room, which there are on second shift. Okay.
So did you ever answer my joke?
Okay, so the answer to the question, how does Darth Vader enjoy his Christmas turkey?
On the dark side.
You didn't really say that as well as he did. On the dark side, huh?
I didn't say it as good as
I'm trying to think of the way he says it. Yeah, on the dark side.
I don't know.
How does Darth Vader enjoy his Christmas turkey? On the dark side. Now, I get that even though I'm not a big
all right, I'll
Star Wars fan.
I'll give you another one.
All right.
Who delivers presents to cats?
All right. So the next one is who delivers cats?
No, who delivers presents to cats?
Okay. So we'll have to see what that one is. So the next, let's see. Next news item. I think these are the last 2 news items we're on right now. New stimulus package proposal calls for $17 billion for airlines. A new relief package. They've been fighting to get one of these, and it looks like there's one in the works. A new relief package would include $17 billion for the struggling airline industry. Wow. The overall stimulus package would be for $908 billion. This second stimulus has been delayed for 4 months, most by the bickering lawmakers. What else is new? And partly when Congress shut down for the national election.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's a lot of money.
I know, but at least it looks like the airline's getting bailed out, but it looks like cruises will probably be getting some help. So we'll have to see. So what is the answer to who delivers presents to cats?
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws, of course. And I have one more news item. Do you want to read your one more riddle you said?
My last riddle or joke. Why was the snowman looking through the carrots?
Why was the snowman looking through the carrots? Okay, well, you can tell me that after this. So our last news report. virus passports with vaccine info in development. I think we all knew this was coming. The future of flying during the virus means carrying a passport to show proof of vaccination against the virus. The International Air Transport Association is in the process of finalizing a digital passport that would include information about the travelers' testing and vaccinations that would be verified by labs, airlines, and government agencies, according to the new report. Many think that cruise ships, theme parks, and hotels may also eventually require the proof of vaccination. I don't think this is a bad thing. What do you guys think? Do you think this is an invasion of privacy? Do you think this is a good thing? What is your opinion? Okay, we've got Sailing with T&K has just popped in.
Hello,
welcome,
Sailing with
TJ and Kayla.
TJ and Kayla.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Look at that, Nance.
Somebody got the
first
joke
one
right?
to ruin your joke.
Oh, did you get the joke right? Let's see. Yes.
Very good, Danny.
Good job, Danny. All right. Why don't you tell him what the answer is?
Well, he just said the answer.
I know, but I can read it.
Okay, you can read it.
He was picking his nose, and Danny Griswold got it right.
Excellent.
Very
Excellent.
good.
Okay, now we just like to do a little bit of fun, I guess, stuff here, and we have put together a list of. Let me get it. Hopefully, I can get in here without making a mistake. Of unusual, and these are actual. Not the wrong one. Okay, these are actual. Oh, look at that.
What?
Christmas presents that you can order.
Look at what?
No, I get canceled on my own thing again. I don't know why I'm doing that today, Nance. Can you tell me why?
I don't know.
Why, Nance? Why?
Plum Travel says we're buffering.
Oh, well, shoot. Let me jiggle the cord a little bit
Yeah. I like this one. All right.
All right, let me see if I'm juggling the cord, if it helps at all. Let's hope that did something, but who knows? Let me know if it's any better. Okay, so these are. I guess I gotta do this again. Gosh, you have to go through the whole process again, Nance. Okay.
This is a strange.
Now, this is just basically, there's no riddles. These are just some funny things that we found online. Okay. Danny says it's good now. So
it's good now?
Oh, it looks like Blaine popped in. Welcome. Hello, in, Blaine. Let's see. Can I see him? So there he is. Taking work break. Thank you for joining us, Blaine. And he's another one of our moderators.
Yeah, thank you for being
Danny, Blaine, Honey was in here. Larry's in here.
Larry, yep.
And Gabby. So thank you for joining us. Okay, so we'll just kind of buzz right through these.
So let them know what you're doing. These are all weird Christmas presents.
These are all weird Christmas presents. This is an ornament set that is meant for the beard. So if you know anyone with a beard, this would be a pretty good guess.
That's funny.
Next one. For all you drinkers or mixed drinkers, you have a cooler, which is actually made with a built-in blender.
A cooler with a built-in blender. So, that's a great idea.
This would be great for the camp and the RV people.
For the RV people.
You have your beer in one, you have your stuff to make your margarita in the next one.
Yeah, I like that.
I missed that comment earlier, getting the nose job on your snowman one.
That's funny. What?
That's that band, that Uranus band between Blaine and Danny. He just said, Griswold, we don't need to know your end looks good. He said, looks good on just a tired end, looks good on this, and that's pretty good. It was very quick, Blaine.
Very quick. Very good.
Jeez, why isn't that?
So a built-in blender on your cooler. I mean, right? That's what that picture is.
You know what? This is doing it to me again. Remove. Say something, Nance. I have to figure out
Say something, Nance. Something. I'll give you another joke.
You have
How's
another
that?
joke?
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh. All right, hold on one second, guys. All right. Oh, I did that. Let's see if I can do this
Technical
again.
difficulties.
Yeah. You take forever, 2 hours before setting this stuff up, and then you get this. Okay. Let's hope it works when I go through it now. So this is we were talking about it, but I don't think you actually saw the picture. So this is a cooler with one compartment. You can put your beer in your other, or even food if you want food. Great for RVs, and it's got a permanently built-in blender on the left side of it. These are unusual
That's
gifts.
funny. Oh my goodness.
This is a Bob Ross. If you're a Bob Ross fan, these are slippers.
Bob Ross. That's going way back. Bob Ross slippers. Oh gosh. These will make good joke items.
Yeah, these are unusual gifts that you can actually order.
Purchase, yeah.
I'm sure this one will be. This is kind of cool. They're little ornaments that you fill with
beer,
alcohol, any drink you want.
Oh.
It says "Drink Me." So you hang it on the tree.
Oh, that's cute. I like this.
Cool?
This is one of my favorite ones so far.
It should be a new tradition. You could buy these, put them on the tree,
really cool.
and then have to drink one a day, maybe. That would
Everybody will be wanting to hang up some ornaments, and
that would be kind of.
That'd be fun when you want to take down the Christmas tree. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
It's a bottle stopper. I'm sorry, this is a bottle opener.
Oh my goodness.
Here, Dan, we get back to your Uranus reference.
Oh God. He looks like he's hurting in that picture.
I think that's kind of the intent.
Yeah.
It was a happy slippers, Larry said. Okay.
Aw, what a cute kitty.
Now, that's just not a rubber mouse. It's actually, if you look closely, a bottle stopper for, I guess, wine bottles mainly.
And it's
that'd be an interesting one. How you put it in there, and doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think I want to purchase that.
So any of you with cats, that would be a very cute one.
Yeah, that is. That's cute. It's a cute. Oh, look at the RVers. What do you got here?
Well, it's an RV. That's what I put here. But I've never seen the show Breaking Bad. It's the TV show. But this is an incense thing. You put the incense in the door, the trailer door, and it comes out the top there.
Oh, that's cute.
It would be cute. You could just call it a regular trailer and pretend it's not Breaking Bad. I don't think it says Breaking Bad on it anymore.
That's very cute. All right, my least favorite would be.
That's right. I guess we won't expand on this one.
My least favorite would be the most wine stopper.
The least favorite?
Yeah.
2 weeks. Blaine, thanks for popping in.
Bye, Blaine.
Larry says Breaking Bad was filmed in New Mexico. I did not know that. I haven't even watched that.
No,
Have you watched it?
I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
Next gift. Another thing kind of for the RVers, I guess, or some people like anyone who likes trailers. This is a version of the old gingerbread house, but you make yourself.
Oh, that's funny.
You make yourself a trailer. You have two sides of the trailer and all the stuff, the icing, everything that goes into it, and then that's kind of the final.
That's cute.
It's very cute.
Very, very cute.
Let's see. Next one. This one is basically a blackboard on his hat. So I guess you just write any message you want. You walk around with the hat. So it's a blackboard. So.
Okay.
I guess you can send a message without being really vocal, right?
Right.
I didn't know. So that was, they filmed it close to where Larry's kids are.
Really?
Yeah.
Breaking Bad?
Now, Larry, you were saying, I don't know if I caught this right. You were on something and you were saying hi to your daughter. I thought she was actually there. Did she come up from? But she can't come up from New Mexico. That's right, because you can't go over the border.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe it was just on a chat.
Maybe it was. Yeah.
Welcome in, Papa Mozo.
Hi,
Thank you for joining us. Basically, we finished the news and I'm just showing some unusual Christmas gifts that you can actually buy online for Christmas this year that I thought were pretty funny when scouring the web. Okay, next one. That is not a canoe on top,
That
which
does
I thought
look
it
like
was.
it.
It's
Me
an
too.
umbrella.
It's an umbrella.
It's an umbrella.
That
I'm not
looks like a canoe.
Now, people cover their cars so they don't get pollen and stuff on it.
Right, they do.
But you wouldn't think you'd use an umbrella because you still could get hit from the side. But
I don't think that would be a popular gift.
no,
Please don't get me an umbrella.
for your
cover my
car,
car.
you wonder how the visibility and something like that
I'd
too.
rather have the Bob Ross slippers instead.
Another cat
Oh
thing.
boy. Oh boy.
Dan, I'm going to dedicate this
Yeah,
to you from your earlier comments.
That's a good way to
It's
use.
a Danny Griswold cat bottle opener.
Now you say that's using your head. This is using your butt
Yeah, that's right.
or your anus.
And I don't know why cat gifts are popular. There's tons of them on the internet. I only took a few of them. The funniest I saw. This is a cat butt scratch and sniff book.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to go into any details. You're going to all have to use your imagination.
She looks like she's enjoying the scents.
Thanks, Papa Moza. You put a link to the Cat's Deli.
Cat's Deli.
So does anyone have to say anything about the scratch and sniff book? That's a pretty funny
It's a
one.
sensory pleasure book. By the look on her face, see how much pleasure she's getting from that.
Yeah, look at that. It's turning her up. Yes, my kids live in New Mexico. This is Larry.
Oh,
My
Larry?
kids live in New Mexico. They have been in America since 2006. I video chat with them. Okay, that was a video
Oh,
chat.
okay.
I don't know why. It seemed to me the way you were
Wow.
talking, she was actually in the room.
Yeah.
My bad, though, Larry. All right, next. We'll have to try that. There's that deli in New York City. Next time we're down there for a
Cat's
cruise trip.
Deli?
Cat's KATZ.
And what do they serve? What's the?
I don't know. I don't know I don't know. I haven't eaten it.
They serve
Another cat thing.
fancy feasts.
This is a cat DNA kit, okay? If for some reason you want to know the DNA lineage of your cat,
Cat DNA.
I guess to see if it's some kind of a rare cat.
I don't know. See if it's a real princess. Look at
I
that. She's
know.
wearing a princess crown. Cat DNA kit. Oh my gosh. Too funny.
Moses says, it's a dark, loud place in my imagination, so that book is good. Whoops. Next one. Okay, again, got to throw one out for you Star Wars fans.
Oh.
This is the Death Star tree topper.
Death Star.
So if you're tired of putting a lighted star or a angel on the top, here's a new thing for you to start putting up year after year.
Okay.
Oh, this is your favorite. He said pastrami, corned beef. You're a big,
I love Reubens.
so it would be right up your alley.
Oh yeah. Yummy. Love it. Love sauerkraut. Love Reubens. Love corned beef. Man, yummy. I really enjoy that when I'm on the cruise to get a Reuben
Yes, that
sandwich.
was NCL. They have
Yeah.
a great Reuben sandwich.
They do.
And it's available 24 hours a day
Yeah.
for the whole cruise. So
Really good.
with their chicken wings, that's one of the main reasons I like NCL. This is a belt buckle that flips down and will hold your soda or beer or whatever else
Look, Ma,
drink you
no
want.
hands. So your hands are free to do other things.
Welcome in, Travel in American Life with Bobby.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. So you must be getting cold out your way, huh? We were just, it's still snowing out. We were getting
just
some
stopped.
snowflakes earlier. It was 60 here for the last 2 days, and it just went to 30 degrees and snow today. Are you getting that same type of weather out in Michigan? Okay, they are famous. Those sandwiches are famous.
What is those sandwiches
Yeah,
famous?
that
Oh,
place.
sounds
I
good.
wonder how close, you probably don't know this, Papa Moser, but how close is it to the pier, the cruise pier?
Mm.
Because I could see the only way we'd probably try that is if it was close by the cruise pier. Okay, there's your belt buckle. That's a handy little thing.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
How many of you out there have an iguana?
Oh my goodness. How can you get that on the iguana?
Well, you
Holy
got to be
moly.
very careful. It's
Have
an
to-
elf outfit for an iguana.
Yeah, what'd you have to do? Sedate your iguana
But
before you put
my
that on?
brother had several iguanas
Yeah,
growing up. He
they
probably would have loved it if this
I
elf suit was out there. It was a
know.
perfect gift.
His iguana got really large.
So they get snow yesterday in
Oh.
Michigan.
Okay, yeah.
Sunny and 47 in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Okay, next. This is another.
What is this?
If you really want another one, you want the toilet for here. This is a game, and those little, let's say turds, those little turds on the toilet seat. Somehow you have a timer, and the turd shoots into the air, and you have to catch it. Now I don't know all the specifics, and the toilet does say that the toilet is included, flush and frenzy.
Flush and frenzy.
So you must push your handle down, and the thing shoots out, goes on the timer, poops out, and then I'm guessing you catch it with a plunger, but I'm not really sure.
And this is available online.
It's available online. So if any of you are still looking for gifts for your children, This is a good opportunity to order this. They claim they'll still get to your house in time for Christmas.
Too funny.
Danny said, I think you can get that in Uranus. Now, I've never seen it. I think it was one of your videos and one of Kelly and Johnny's videos of going into Uranus. Do they actually gear stuff using that humor in mind?
Oh, my gosh.
Do they take it totally serious?
Yeah, right. That would be interesting. Yeah.
This perfect position right there. I think you can get that in Uranus.
That is so
Very
funny.
quick, Danny. Very, very apropos.
Apropos?
Apropos, yeah. Very apropos.
Oh, man.
No idea what these games are. This is a 3-pack of games. It looks like a Jell-O and a ketchup and mac and cheese. I don't know how the games are played or what the games are, but there are 3 family games in there. So there's a cute gift, I guess.
Well, we don't know how it's played.
Okay, he said they do both. So that's what I was wondering. Yeah, because you'd have to.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to
Yeah. You would.
take advantage of that.
Yeah, definitely.
That's so funny.
That is.
Not this game, but I'll go back to the game in this game. So if anyone wants to get an idea, if you haven't gotten Danny's Christmas gift yet, right here's one opportunity.
Oh, what the heck?
You like this guy.
I do like this guy. I do. Is it I don't know. Is it a mask?
No, this is a wireless mouse.
Oh, it's a mouse. Groot.
One of Disney's favorite characters, Groot. Yeah.
Was that Disney?
This is one of your favorite characters. Well, it's
Groot.
Universal,
I was gonna
who's
say.
now owned by Disney.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Movie. Yeah, I liked him.
I was talking to the wife. Much poop talk today. Yeah, seems like it, doesn't it? Cats and poop. Somehow we got really off on a bad direction, right? So there's a wireless group. Don't ask me why you'd want this.
That's weird.
This is what it looks like. It's an inflatable lighted bottle of ranch that people buy, or they recommend people buy and put it on their front lawn. I guess instead of your inflatable Grinch or your great old Santa or something.
That is very strange.
I don't think many of these get purchased.
No.
There was also, I took it off here, though. There's also an inflatable, those cup of soups that they have.
Jeez. Yeah, I don't think that's a hot ticket item.
No, I would bet it's not. This is actually I think it's a very practical, fun item. It's a kayak backpack. I guess the kayak folds up into that knapsack and the backpack, and then the oars are there.
Okay.
Be interesting to see how heavy that is and how durable it is.
Interesting.
This is good timing, of course, the mask. That what you're seeing is LEDs.
LED mask?
It's an LED mask. Assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming you can program it to do different kind of LED, displays. But maybe it's just a smiley face.
What?
Welcome in, Aaron. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Aaron.
Larry said, as long as it's not an inflatable poop.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this conversation today has gone right into the toilet. Let's see.
What is
A
that?
melting clock.
Oh my
It does
gosh.
look kind of cool, I
It
guess,
does.
but
Yeah.
I'm not sure trying to read the time on that.
The time's melting away.
Yeah, I guess you could use that. This is fairly practical, even though it's going to make you take longer showers and you really need to take. It's got music that comes from the shower head.
Oh, really?
It's like, remember they had those radios, and I don't see them around.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
And you play music on
Yeah.
them. And I'm saying the last thing you want is someone to stay in there and listen to a bunch of music.
Get out of the shower. Well, you can burn calories by listening to music if you're dancing while you're showering.
Yeah. The clock, Larry says, is a good present for Dave and Aaron. The melting clock.
The melting clock.
They would probably like that, actually. Okay. There it is, right there. Dave and
It
Aaron.
is kind of cool looking.
Now, this one is, I can't really read them, but it just sayings like, let's see, like the first one says, I won't read the word, but it says FU 2020.
Oh, yeah.
Different sayings for the year. Can you read any of those?
I'll put my glasses on and see if I can read
put them in
them. So
nice
the first
terms.
one does say FU 2020. Second one, can't read. Nope, can't read them.
They've written before, but I must have blown the way up.
Yeah, can't read them.
Oh, never ever again is the last one.
Oh, never ever again. Okay.
This is kind of cute. This is a paper airplane that is remote controlled, and you control it with an app on your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I don't know if you build the paper airplane and then add the stuff on it to make it radio controlled, or if it actually comes with the paper airplane. It's kind of a fun item.
Yeah.
So Danny, are you home?
I bet you can fly that into Uranus.
Are you? Yeah, I bet you could. Are you home today from school, or are you doing? Because I haven't seen you early on during the days at all. I know because you're teaching class. I didn't know if they were closed. Might be closed down still.
Well, yeah, they probably closed.
Now this is planking. Planking is, I guess, a big exercise out there.
Yeah.
And what this thing is it's a device that if you look at the middle of the screen, it's got a video game in it. So for people who do planking, who get bored doing planking, they can actually, I don't know how you play a video game if your two arms are on the planking, but so this probably won't sell too much.
Yeah.
Danny said that might hurt it's a paper airplane now. Paper airplane going. We have back to virtual. Okay, can teach it at 3 your time. Okay, so Danny just got back, which I'm sure everyone knows, from Disney World.
Oh, really?
And they drove there, and that's why I've been asking him how long it took because we drove.
Yeah.
What are we 10, 12 times to Disney World from New Hampshire, and it took us 30 hours.
30 hours.
We drove through the night,
and
it's supposed to take us 22, I think, for the whole distance, but with power naps and everything else, because we did through the night, it took us 30. So I was just curious, coming from the west, from Oklahoma to, he stopped in, I think he said Georgia on the way down, and went to get a video up of the Memphis Zoo on the way back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I still think they snuck into the zoo. If you watch the video, there's no one else there.
I love zoos.
Larry just sold all of his RC plane stuff, got into it shortly, then changed over to YouTube. Yeah, it's funny you say that, Larry, because it's right. YouTube seems to take up all your time when you're doing it.
Right, it does.
And if you want to do decent things on YouTube, you really have to give it, take away from other hobbies and stuff like that, especially when you're working. Yeah, it took him 20 hours. So it's
20. Okay.
20 hours. So it's about the same distance. Okay, it was a lander on the way. We're hoping one of these times. We keep saying we want to go to Savannah,
Georgia. Yeah,
and
definitely.
it's one of our big things. And every single time we do that, we get on the road. We're so anxious to get to Disney, we just bypass it. But now that we're empty nesters, and the next time we go to Disney will probably be just Nancy and I. That is high on our list.
Yes.
Is Atlanta a worthy stop too? I mean, is there enough there to see Danny?
Well, there's
for
a lot of
day?
history in Atlanta, that's for
Memphis
sure.
coming home. Yeah, I didn't know if there was like one or two things. It's just great to see there.
I like
And
to see
Memphis coming
some of
home.
the antebellum homes.
Next unusual gift. This is a great one.
That is funny.
In case anyone hasn't seen these type of costumes, the boy's head is there, and the boy's hand is there, but his legs are actually in Santa's costume. That's inflatable. My son had got one that was I forget what I think it was a dinosaur or no, it was an alien, right?
Yeah, he was a mummy.
Actually. Oh, it was a mummy. He got a mummy that did the same thing.
Yeah,
I think it was a mummy on his back or something like that. So those are really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's right. He had said Atlanta traffic is the worst in the world. So that's something I probably wouldn't even want to indulge in. This is a skater dress. It's a lamp with a leg, and I guess her dress is covered with it. So I'm not really sure
That's a little strange.
What that is. Smells like a dumpster fire. This is a candle. So if you want to scent up your room, I guess that's a little picture of a plastic dumpster fire inside, and the candle itself actually smells like a dumpster fire. Maybe it'd be great as a joke. You light it, you put it in someone's office, and you leave.
Yeah, put it in someone's office and leave. Yeah, that is funny. Maybe it smells like Uranus. No, it smells like a dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire. A bong, a snowman bong. Enough said.
What is this?
This is chalk, like street chalk, right on, but it looks like sushi.
Okay, that's cute.
And this is more, I don't know why the sushi thing here, but this is sushi socks. So those different socks, pairs of socks, 3 pairs of socks wrapped up to look like sushi.
Huh, that's different. Fun socks are always a good gift at Christmas time. We did that last year. We got everybody fun socks or crazy socks.
It's a great grab gift.
Yeah, it is a great grab gift.
The lamp was from the movie Christmas Story. Oh.
It was? I don't remember. Christmas Story, huh? Don't remember that.
You know why? I don't think we...
I've seen it.
I don't think...
I don't remember that
where
at all.
is it? I don't think we saw that movie.
No? Christmas
I don't think we saw that one.
All right, because I don't remember that.
Okay, we're getting towards the end here.
Okay.
What is a bong, John? I don't know, but I'm sure some of the people in chat could tell us. I think it's just something you keep plants in, Larry. And he says, if you wear those, you may spring roll your ankle.
Good one.
Good with the words.
Very clever.
Good play on words.
That's
funny. Okay. This is kind of cute. It's a waffle maker, but it does pieces like, I guess I call them Legos. No, it's like blocks. You know, like Lego blocks?
It looks like the game Jenga.
No, it's not Jenga. It's blocks. And so you can build stuff with your waffles and then you eat them.
Oh, gotcha.
See the different blocks there?
Okay.
I guess it gives you different sizes or something.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Kids will be playing with their food. Don't play with your food, but I can. Eat your waffles, but I'm building a tower.
Oh, God. You know, we thought we got away from this, so there we are, back to
Santa.
Another Uranus joke, right? Wine topper, Santa Claus, wine stopper. Okay. And that one is the last one.
That was the last one. Wow. Well,
so first, before I say a couple things for people in the house here, if you want to throw down your hashtag creator, and then anyone that doesn't know you can look you up, or just maybe you'll remind them that you exist and they can go over and look at your stuff. So if you throw in hashtag creator, and these unusual gifts, I think it's some perfect gifts there for everyone to go out and buy. Last minute gifts, or order them online.
You can buy for your
Larry thought that was Jenga too first.
Yeah, you look like that to me.
Jenga's one I think that has different shapes.
I don't know.
You know, all different shapes.
They look like it.
It does look like it if you first look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Larry, who is both a creator and supporter,
And a moderator?
and a moderator, right? Let's see. And we got Danny, who's a creator, supporter, and again, one of our moderators. Blaine, who stepped out, a moderator. And Danny is also a great supporter of Uranus. So that's good. I'm glad to hear that. We'd like to, while you guys are putting that in there, we'd like to remind you Blaine invited us to the Cruise Marathon this coming weekend. So we don't usually do this weekend as a live because Nancy works, but we got an 11 a.m. spot on Sunday. So we're going live at 11 a.m. Sunday. Hopefully I'll be able to drag Nancy out of bed to do that. And we're not sure if we'll be doing a live next week during the week, so please keep an eye.
So if I show up in my pajamas, you guys will know why.
Right.
Because he literally had to drive me out of bed.
Yeah, it's true. And the following Sunday, we're going to try a 4:30 slot instead of 5 o'clock on I think it's the 13th or whatever that Sunday is. We tend to run into a couple of creators that go on at 6, so we'll slide back 5 o'clock to 4:30. Okay, we've got Papa Mozo, and as you know him, Papa Knows, hashtag Papa that, hashtag Vlogfather, hashtag Creator, hashtag Supporter, hashtag I Do Exist. That's funny. Justin and Christina got to go, but thanks for the live stream, J&N. Hope everyone has an awesome day. Thank you very much for joining us. And they are also creators, Justin and Christina.
Yep. Have a great afternoon.
So I think that's it, Nancy.
Okay.
So thank you, everyone, for joining us. We hope you have a good week.
All right.
We'll see you on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So.
That's right. I hope to see you Sunday morning at 11. And remember, stay young. Have fun. Bye. Bye.